This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for December 16th, 2025. Poison frontman Bret Michaels has announced his Unbroken, Then, Now, and Forever biopic and book are set for release in 2026. The 62-year-old said the biopic and the book are officially coming, saying, "If I can survive rocking out on shag mustard-colored carpet on my first guitar and remain as excited now as I was then, and survive the highs, the lows, the good people, and the downright maliciousness in this business that I've chosen to be in, and still get to rock with my friends with a smile on my face on stage, that is the it factor, that intangible spirit that keeps me unbroken." No release date has been announced yet. A year ago, Trent Reznor says he was disenchanted with the music industry, putting the future of Nine Inch Nails' music in doubt, saying the culture of the music world sucks. What technology has done to disrupt the music business in terms of not only how people listen to music, but the value they place on it is defeating. I'm not saying that as an old man yelling at clouds, but as a music lover who grew up where music was the main thing. Music now feels largely relegated to something that happens in the background. Well, since the success of Nine Inch Nails' Peel It Back tour and the score for Tron Eris, Trent Reznor now says we are working on new stuff and we're excited to work on it, and we're prioritizing working on Nine Inch Nails over just about every single thing that comes up in any other category. So beyond that, I can't say much, but the difference between now and a year ago is the fuse has been lit and the desire is there. Nine Inch Nails will hit the TD Garden in Boston on February 11th. Tickets are on sale now. GWAR has announced they'll be going on tour across the United States in the spring for the Gore Strikes Back tour. That includes 2 stops in New England, in Hartford, Connecticut at the Webster Theater on March 24th, and in Boston, Massachusetts at the House of Blues on March 27th. Tickets go on sale this Friday, December 19th at 10 a.m. local time. Biffy Clyro bassist and vocalist James Johnston has announced he'll be sitting out the band's immediate touring to address his mental health and addiction issues, sharing a statement regarding his plans to focus himself over the coming months, having already sought out professional help. The statement issued yesterday, saying in part, "I'm extremely sorry to Simon and Ben and thank them for their continued love, patience, support, and understanding throughout this time. I have recently started to receive the professional help that I need and would like to reassure you all that there is light at the end of the tunnel." Turnstile's latest album, Never Enough, continues to earn spots on several of the year-end top albums list. Among fans, Sir Elton John, who included that Turnstile is on his list of notable releases for 2025. Highlighting the song Seeing Stars, a collaboration with Haley Wilson and Blood Orange. In a recent conversation, Elton John spoke with Turnstile frontman Brendan Yates about the album, saying, quote, "The album is fucking amazing," claiming it holds a spot in his 5-disc CD changer. The conversation ended with Elton John offering to take the band out for dinner the next time they're in London, with the Turnstile vocalist promising to cover dessert. Filmmaker Matt Zane claims to have received a cease and desist letter from the estate and family of late Static X frontman Wayne Static. Zane is currently working on an unauthorized documentary about Static and his late wife Tara Ray, which both the Static and Ray families have expressed vehement opposition toward. Despite the family's wishes, Zane has carried on and even launched a crowdfunding campaign to make the documentary. Metallica performed the post-race concert at the Formula One Qatar Airways Qatar Grand Prix on November 30th. Professionally filmed video of the song Fuel from the Doha performance has now been released from the band. The day before the concert, Metallica members James Hetfield, Robert Trujillo, and Lars Ulrich visited F1 team garages ahead of the race and met several notable individuals from the Formula One industry, including F1 president and CEO Stefano Domenicali. Tributes to director and actor Rob Reiner have been pouring in since he was murdered in Los Angeles on Sunday, alongside his wife, actress and photographer Michelle Reiner. Rob Reiner, the director and star of the Spinal Tap movies. Harry Shearer, who played bassist Derek Smalls in the movies, said, quote, Rob was a friend and collaborator through much of my life. He was funny, he was smart, he was a mensch. When he came to see the comedy act I was in, and later the musical comedy that I had co-written, his laugh was uproarious and audible around the block. He was a great collaborator. When the four of us proposed ideas for the films, he was the one who wrote them on 3x5 cards and organized them into a movie. And Michelle was a very good friend of my wife, Judith. This is unspeakable, the stuff of Greek tragedy. Jamie Lee Curtis, who is married to Christopher Guest, the actor who plays Nigel Tufnell, released a statement saying Christopher and I are numb and sad and shocked about the violent, tragic deaths of our friends Rob and Michelle. Our only focus on the care right now is their children and immediate families. We will offer all support possible to help them. And Paul McCartney, who appears in this year's Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, took to Instagram to share a photo of himself and Reiner on set, saying, quote, "Life can be so unfair, and this tragedy proves it. His father, Carl Reiner, was a great humorist before him, and Rob followed in his dad's footsteps, doing a terrific job making many great films. I will always have fond memories of Rob, and the idea that he and his wife will no longer be in the world with us is just heartbreaking." Recent Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Jack White has responded to the inflammatory statement by President Trump, saying, quote, "Trump, you disgusting, vile, egomaniac, loser child. Neither he nor any one of his followers can defend this gross, horrible insult to a beautiful artist who gave the world so much. To use someone's tragic death to promote your own vanity and fascist authoritarian agenda is a corrupt and narcissistic sin. Shame on you, Trump, and anyone who defends this. God bless you, Rob Reiner, and thank you for what you gave the world. I never even met you, and I still stand by you." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 288, featuring Des Rocks, is available now.